From Joe Varden with The Athletic. NBA trade deadline is closing in on February 6th. Executives from three franchises have told The Athletic that the Cavs have expressed an interest in acquiring 6'8" forward Cam Johnson from the Brooklyn Nets, one of the most coveted players league-wide in the trade market. Um, we're going to welcome in Ethan Sands, cleveland.com, a beat reporter for the Cavs. So I know you've addressed this on the Wine and Gold Talk podcast. Do the Cavs have the trade assets and the means to go out and acquire a Cam Johnson?
I definitely think it's interesting because you have to not only talk about whether or not they have the assets or the means, but also if they are going to be able to outbid other teams who are also, as Joe Varden of The Athletic mentioned, as there are multiple teams after this very coveted piece, probably the most highly sought after piece in the trade market today and for this year. So I definitely think when you talk about what the Cavs have, it would have to be a combination of some sort of Jalen Tyson, Karis LeVert, or Isaac Okoro, and the 2031 first round pick that they have. And that's like 6 years from now. So it depends on what the Brooklyn Nets value in if they're going to use Karis LeVert's expiring contract as another trade piece themselves. Are the Cavs going to go into a 3-4 team deal that allows them to send a different player to a different destination rather than giving them up to the Brooklyn Nets themselves, who we know are trying to enter a rebuild or are already in a rebuild? So it's a very difficult conversation. And when you talk, it also talks about the camaraderie and the chemistry that's been built of the Cleveland Cavaliers. So I think it's definitely a conversation that is going to be continued to have, but it's one that is something to keep an eye on going forward because when the Cavs are talking about this, they understand that they could be losing a piece that they feel to be vital to this organization.